just taken sannyas. Prabhupada's first disciple from Poland, Bhakti Abhay Sridhar Swami, will address us next.
So, talking about Lord Chaitanya's mercy, for me, it's obvious that in our Premadvani we have Haridas Thakur just before we are going to mention the Panchatattva. So that means that he is next to Krishna himself, to Krishna's expansion. So, being born Muslim, became accepted by Srimad Mahaprabhu as his one of his closest associates, and Nam Acharya for chanting of the holy names of God. So we have this organization, United Nations. And this organization is so troubled, it's supposed to unite the whole world. But the wars are still going on everywhere. But Lord Chaitanya, by his cautious mercy, by accepting out an outcast like a Haridas Thakur, as Urmila, his grace Urmila Devdasi said, even fallen Hindus like Sanatan showed us a real ideal of uniting people with help of mercy and unconditional love. And this is still going on. It began from 500 years ago. And these ideas, taught by Lord Chaitanya, are still working very fine. But United Nations are about 60 years old. I cannot do real progress in the world. So that means that by political means it's very hard to achieve a real unity between the people. It shows us that is the living force. It's the best force to uniting people. And the highest ideal for this unifying force of love is Sri Chaitanya himself. So the fact that you are sitting here today in a country that for some, let's see, 10 or 12 years ago was still at war. But now gives shelter to us coming from different countries. For me it's proof enough that the miraculous power of Lord Chaitanya is still active, and this is the only way. cosmic love of God is only way. So, now I see the miracles of Lord Chaitanya. Thank you very much.
I would like to speak in Italian with his translation because I can say many different things, not many, but for me it's better. Puoi tradurre quello che c'è così. Stiamo parlando del miracolo di Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu per il mondo.
We are speaking about the miracles of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this world.
Ma in realtà il miracolo che abbiamo di fronte ai nostri occhi in questi ultimi anni
But actually the miracle that is in front of our eyes in the last few years
è la World Vaishnava Association.
is the Vaishnava World Association.
Questo è un grande miracolo.
This is a great miracle.
Anche coloro che appartengono, si uniscono alla World Vaishnava Association, talvolta non si rendono conto che questo è un grande miracolo di Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Even those who are gathering together in this Vaishnava World Association do not realize that this is actually a miracle by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Per tanti anni diverse istituzioni nella nostra linea, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, sono rimasti sempre isolati e talvolta hanno avuto alcuni problemi.
For many years, some of the disciplic lines in our tradition, Brahma Gaudiya Vaishnava traditions, had problems, conflicts, and could not get together.
Ma per la misericordia di Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu adesso gradualmente cercano di abbracciarsi l'uno l'altro.
But by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, now they are gradually trying to embrace one another.
Perché noi dobbiamo capire che se non miglioriamo, se non accettiamo pienamente questo miracolo di Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu e lo rendiamo nostro, parte di noi, della nostra vita,
because we must realize that if we don't get this miracle into our hands and make it part of our lives,
e ci manteniamo separati dall'associazione meravigliosa dei Vaishnava,
we will remain separate from the wonderful association of Vaishnavas.
noi siamo destinati a perire.
And then we will be destined to perish.
Quindi Chaitanya Mahaprabhu vuole unità nella diversità, questo è il miracolo suo.
Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu requires unity in diversity. This is the miracle.
Quindi noi dobbiamo meditare su questo messaggio
And so we must meditate on this message
e cercare di dare tutte le nostre energie, forza e intelligenza per rendere più forte questo miracolo di Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So we must utilize all our energies, powers and intelligence to make this miracle by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu even stronger.
Qui abbiamo tanti esempi, ci sono devoti di discepoli di differenti guru
Here we have many examples, we have disciples of many different gurus.
e tutti si amano l'un l'altro,
And all of them love one another.
non c'è competizione,
There is no competition.
c'è solo gioia, danza,
There is only joy and dance,
glorificando Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
glorifying Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
E quindi se noi riusciamo a capire questo miracolo,
Therefore, if we can understand this miracle,
noi saremo felici
we will be happy.
e riusciremo a gradualmente cambiare il volto drammatico della società.
And we will gradually be able to change the dramatic face of society.
Quindi dipende da noi,
So this depends on us,
in accordo alle nostre capacità, alla nostra intelligenza,
according to our abilities and intelligence.
cooperare, dare un aiuto
We must cooperate and give a hand, give help
a questa World Vaishnava Association
to this Vaishnava World Association.
perché è il dono di Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Because this is the gift by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Ok, thank you.